In the top stories, Federation changes CBI regulations to reject applications from select nations. Right Honorable Dr. Denzil Douglas conferred with honorary doctorate by NLBA, and CONCACAF Caribbean Club Shield to kick off this week. We'll be back with the details after the break.
In cricket, there are a few essentials: a bat, a pitch, a ball, some fielders, and plenty of refreshments. Enjoy the cricket with Angostura Chill. Angostura Chill, the official refreshment partner of the Hero CPL T20.
49 years of mass and free, Culturama 2023. 49 years of mass and free, Culturama 2023. From Wetfest to Food Fair, from Queen Show to Juve, Culturama 49, so you must be here.
From July 27th to August 8th, join us in Levis for the Caribbean's greatest summer line, Culturama 49.
49 years of mass and free, Culturama 20. 49 years of mass and free, Culturama 20. 49 years of mass and free, Culturama 20. 49 years of mass and free, Culturama 2023. 49 years of mass.
Hello and welcome to the ZIZ Channel 5 newscast. I'm Mervan Thompson. St. Kitts and Nevis, in changing regulations regarding its Citizenship by Investment Program (CBI), is rejecting applications from select countries. During the roundtable on July 14th, Prime Minister and Minister of National Security, Honorable Dr. Terence Drew, indicated that the regulations were going to be changed following meetings during the Brussels EU-CELAC summit. According to number 27 of the Statutory Rules and Orders, dubbed the Exclusion Order, it states, quote, "In the interest of national security, defense, and public safety of the Federation of St. Christopher and Nevis, every citizen of, and persons ordinarily resident in, the following countries shall be excluded from any applications for registration as a citizen. A. The Russian Federation, otherwise known as Russia; the Republic of Belarus, otherwise known as Belarus; the Democratic People's Republic of Korea, otherwise known as North Korea; the Islamic Republic of Afghanistan, otherwise known as Afghanistan; the Republic of Iraq, otherwise known as Iraq; and the Islamic Republic of Iran, otherwise known as Iran." The Right Honorable Dr. Denzil Douglas, Minister of Economic Development, International Trade, was conferred with an honorary degree, honoris causa, by the Netherlands Business Academy, NLBA. The ceremony took place in Singapore on Saturday. In a Facebook post, he shared, quote, "Today, Saturday 29th July 2023, I was honored and proud to receive an honorary doctorate degree conferred upon me by the Netherlands Business Academy, NLBA, University of Applied Sciences, in recognition of my leadership and exemplary efforts for promoting Asia and Caribbean relations." End quote. Finally, locally, this week, the Federation will begin hosting the CONCACAF Caribbean Club Shield, a football tournament that will see the top 2 teams of 12 vie for qualification to the CONCACAF Caribbean Cup and will end on August 13th. The annual competition is for clubs that are members of the Caribbean Football Union, CFU, and was introduced in 2018 for clubs which work towards professional standards. The SL Hosford St. Paul's United FC will represent St. Kitts and Nevis, and matches will be played at the SKNFA Technical Center and Warner Park. The kickoff match for the team will be on Thursday at the Technical Center at 7:45 p.m. In Group A are St. Paul's United FC, Junior Stars from St. Martin, John Holland from Curacao, and Metropolitan from Puerto Rico. In Group B are Southeast FC from Dominica, Scholars International SC from the Cayman Islands, and Golden Lion from Martinique. In Group C are OIM FC from the Dominican Republic, B1 FC from St. Lucia, AS Estol de Matare from French Guiana, and SV Robin Hood from Suriname. In Group D are Club Sando FC from Trinidad and Tobago, SV Dakota from Aruba, Solidarité Scolaire from Guadeloupe, and SVA Sharks FC from the Turks and Caicos Islands. The top team from each group will advance to the semi-finals. Still with football, the Sugar Girls are also engaged in football matches against regional counterparts. The team won their first match versus St. Martin in Anguilla on Saturday 6-0. They play Anguilla on Sunday at 7 p.m. The teams are vying to qualify for the CONCACAF Gold Cup games. Coming up, we'll have another look at some of the stories from the past week. Stay tuned.
Here are your Hosford's Value Mart IGA special.
Running July 27 to August 9.
And during the month of August, the more you shop, the more you save.
You get double points on all meats and non-grocery items, so shop today.
Now, our Value Club Blue Tax specials. Wishbone salad dressings, $11.99. Pringles chips, $8.49. Essential Everyday Grated Parmesan Cheese, $11.99. Essential Everyday Fries, $13.99. Bortoli Pasta Sauces, $14.49. Renews It Adjustable Air Freshener, $7.49. And now, our very low weekly
value deals. Kraft Barbecue Sauce, $7.49. Bumblebee Chunk Light Tuna Water and Oil, $4.49. Peter Pan Peanut Butter, $12.89. Pearl Pancake Mix, $10.99. Planters Cheese Balls and Curls, $9.99. Soft Soap Liquid Hand Soap, $4.99. Shop Smart, Shop Value Mart, and get double points rewards today.
Recuerde, durante el mes de agosto va a recibir puntos dobles cuando compra todo tipo de carne y artículos no comestibles. Venga, sea listo y haga sus compras aquí en
Value Mart.
In news from the past week, Caribbean Airlines is the newest airline providing airlift to the Twin Island Federation. A welcoming ceremony for the inaugural flight was held on Monday. Here's that report. It was a warm welcome for the Caribbean Airlines on Monday morning as its first flight taxied across the runway of the Robert L. Bradshaw International Airport in St. Kitts and Nevis. An occasion that was marked with the presence of Prime Minister Honorable Dr. Terence Drew, Minister of Tourism Honorable Masha Henderson, Chief Executive Officer of the St. Kitts Tourism Authority Ellison Thompson, other Ministers of Cabinet, personnel of the Ministry of Tourism, and other notable persons. During a welcoming ceremony at the Cayenne Jet Lounge, CEO Thompson spoke of the initial conversation that led to this day.
One thing we want to point out is that we started our journey with Caribbean Airlines about 16 months ago in San Antonio, Texas. Today makes it all worthwhile. All the negotiations that we've had, it's great to see the aircraft actually on the ground. So our strategy was to propel the rebound of tourism in St. Kitts, and we wanted to improve the destination's visibility on the global stage and really improve regional connectivity. Today, the arrival of Caribbean Airlines is a testament to these two goals. With the increased visibility of the destination through more strategic marketing, increased PR, and a brand new campaign, Venture Deeper, that has really resonated globally and internationally. So we've garnered much attention for the destination, and we've also been named the buzziest destination in the Caribbean by Caribbean Journal.
Prime Minister Drew noted that St. Kitts and Nevis is trying to boost regional travel, highlighting a conversation with fellow heads of government that took place in the Bahamas earlier this year. He praised the airlines for connecting the region and families, eliminating the need to fly to U.S. airports in the north in order to go to southern destinations.
Just recently when I was in Bahamas, I had the opportunity to speak at the CARICOM Heads of Government meeting. And when I spoke, 1/3 of my speech was dedicated to intra-regional travel. For whatever the legacy issues were, I don't think that the people of the Caribbean were willing to continue to hear those. The people in the Caribbean were willing to listen to, how can I get from St. Kitts and Nevis and get down south? How can I get north? How can I get that connectivity? So I want to say to Caribbean Airlines, you're not only expanding our tourism product, you're also keeping families together. Thank you very much.
Meanwhile, Honorable Masha Henderson praised the momentum of the Ministry and Tourism Authority, speaking of the factors that influence visitors' likelihood of choosing destinations.
This new flight adds to the ever-changing increase of airlift into the Federation. This is in fact the third announcement of an inaugural flight in just 4 months. And you've done it, but our destination is truly deserving of an astounding round of applause for sustaining this momentum. Increasing accessibility to St. Kitts through airlift is of paramount importance for the development and growth of our destination. For any travel destination, convenient and efficient transportation is a key factor that determines its popularities amongst travelers. The easier it is for visitors to arrive at their destination, the more likely they are to choose the destination for further vacations.
In the region, Caribbean Airlines services countries as far north as the Bahamas to Guyana in the south, including Curacao, Cuba, Jamaica, St. Vincent, and Suriname. It also travels to Fort Lauderdale, Miami, New York, Orlando, and Toronto. With the ZIZ News, I'm Mervyn Thompson. Back on the ground, rideshare services in St. Kitts and Nevis are now finding out that their endeavors are against the law. More in this report.
Ride-hailing businesses such as Uber and Lyft have grown in popularity over the past few years, and in St. Kitts and Nevis, similar services are being offered by certain businesses and individuals. However, these providers may soon find themselves in trouble with the law, as it was revealed at a recent consultation between the Tourism Ministry and taxi drivers that using a private vehicle to transport people for a fee is against the law. Deputy Commissioner of Police Cromwell Henry told ZIZ News that there is no legal designation for these types of ride services.
If you're carrying persons for passengers for pay, then you must have the appropriate registration designation on your vehicle. Of course, if you're not carrying the appropriate designation, then you'll be committing an offense. So if you're carrying a P license plate, then you should not be carrying passengers for hire or reward. You must be carrying a public service registration in order to do that.
He said at this time, cracking down on these services would be impractical.
If I see you carrying someone in your vehicle, I'm not going to stop you and ask you if the person is paying you, or if that is your friend, or if you're carrying him for free. There must be some complaint. Something would have to happen for the police to intervene. Or else it would mean that we would have to go around and stop every private vehicle and ask the passenger if they are paying. And of course, I'm certain most of them would say no.
He said aside from operating illegally, ride services could also find themselves in a difficult situation when claiming from insurance companies.
If there is an accident and it is discovered that they were providing this type of service, then the insurance company might just decline to honor any claim. And so the passengers, if they are injured, will not be able to claim from the insurance. And the operator of the vehicle, if he damages someone else's vehicle or even his own vehicle, he will not get any compensation from the insurance and will find himself in some legal jeopardy, having to foot all the bills on his own.
Deputy Commissioner Henry says one solution would to have a specific designation made for these services that offer rides, similar to how the license plate for passenger buses have an H designation and taxis, as behind me, have a T designation. But in order for that to happen, the relevant ministries would have to make a submission to Cabinet. It would have to go before Parliament and then be passed into law. Reporting from the circus in downtown Basse-Terre for ZIZ News, I'm Jason Davis.
Police have laid an additional charge against Brent Edwards for a hit-and-run vehicular accident that resulted in the death of Florence Ella Merchant of Hickman's Nevis earlier this month.
Police have laid an additional charge against Brent Edwards for a hit-and-run vehicular accident that resulted in the death of Florence Ella Merchant of Hickman's Nevis. In a release on Wednesday, police said Edwards was further charged on July 24th for the offense of causing death by dangerous driving. He was previously charged for failing to immediately stop at the scene of an accident on July 17th. Edwards was granted bail by District C Magistrate Her Honor Yasmin Clark on Tuesday, with two sureties in the sum of EC $50,000 each. He has been ordered to surrender all travel documents to the court and is required to report to the Charlestown Police Station daily between the hours of 6 a.m. and 6 p.m. On July 15th at around 7 a.m., an elderly woman, Florence Ella Merchant, was found injured on the side of the road by a passerby. Ms. Merchant was transported to the Alexandra Hospital, where she was found to have a broken arm, a broken hand, and numerous cuts and bruises. She died on July 17th.
After the break, St. Lucia's opposition expects very little from VAT removal and people killed in Thailand fireworks warehouse explosion. Stay tuned.
I wonder if Auntie will be able to figure out this riddle. Let's see. Auntie, I have a riddle for you.
Let's hear it.
Where can you shop and get cash back in free groceries for a year?
Huh? Where can you shop and get cash back in free groceries for a year?
Come on, Auntie, you should know this.
I really can't think what the answer could be.
It's SL Housewords, duh.
How do you know this?
Because Mom shops there all the time.
Come here, you little nosy prince.
Riddle that cashback. It's that time of the year. Cashback season is here. Get cashback coupons for free groceries with every hire purchase at Hoswoods Furniture and Appliances and Ashley Furniture Home Store. Plus, a chance to win free groceries for a year.
$50,000?
$50,000?
$50,000? Win big with TDC! Win up to $50,000 cash in the TDC Mega Rewards Mega Raffle! To enter, you must be a Mega Rewards member or sign up to TDC Mega Rewards Loyalty Program. Shop at our TDC retail stores or online at shoptdcgroup.com to receive one entry for every $250 spent. Draws take place from July to November. Win $10,000 every month with your entry rolled over so you can win, and win even more.
Yes, this is 50.
Terms and conditions apply.